today we will be proceeding with our next session. Which is XABCD patterns, commonly called as harmonic patterns. Right? We have seen A, B, C, D. Are you able to see the cursor? Right. So there are almost, we can say, 35 to 40 XABCD patterns. Right? And all the different names are given to all those patterns, but we need not remember, we need not read all those patterns. These are the basic 9 patterns. Even if we read these are more than sufficient for we to trade. Right? Is audio okay for all? Okay, so back pattern, alternate back pattern, Gartley pattern, crab pattern, deep crab pattern, butterfly pattern, cipher pattern, shark pattern, and alternate shark pattern. These are the 9. So first 6 up to butterfly are in one group, and last 3 are in other group. How we define in which group which pattern will come, we will be learning going ahead. So we have seen which is this ABCD. First one, it's a bullish or bearish. First one, left side. Yes, it's bullish ABCD. So what we have done, we have found a pattern where price is coming down, retracing and going again. Now we have to find the leg prior to that A. From downside up to that A, the swing move, impulsive move which occurred, we label that as XABCD. So here it becomes clear that ABCD is part of XABCD, right? It's part of XABCD. On the right side, this is bearish ABCD, right? Price will go to D and then it might start going down. So we have to find prior down move, impulsive down move prior to ABCD, so that will become XABCD, right? So what are these 0.382 to 0.886? Which FIBO we plot from where to where? When we plot FIBO from A to B, then where is C point coming, it can be any of these, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, 0.786, 0.707 and 0.886, right? And which of these FIBO, 1.13 to 3.14, it's when we plot B to C. So these will be called as, what we call this? When we plot B to C, it's coming down and going beyond the origin, beyond the 100. So we call them as projection. Extension will be, if we see in this way, A to B, right? When we plot B to C, when it comes down below B, then it will be projection. When it goes, like for example here, if we see, if I plot from A as the starting point of current move, B as end of current move, C correction after end of current move. So this is A is 0.1, B is 0.2, C is 0.3. When it crosses B, then this will be extension. But when I plot FIBO from B to C, right, price when comes back here up to D, it will be 100% retrace for this B to C move. So these levels which we are seeing are BC projection levels. I always say, look for BC projection in the table, right? So these are the BC projection levels. You are right, it's extension of AB move, ABC. When we plot the fib extension from ABC, then whatever levels we get, that will be extension. But if I plot B to C, Fibo retracement, then we will be looking for the extension. Clear? Any confusion in this? Right. Okay. So, first of all, which alphabet we are seeing here on the left side? Can you make out? It's symmetrical to which alphabet from A to Z? This X, A, B, C, D pattern? Yes, it's M. So whenever we see, and our current market price will be somewhere here from C to D. Let me take the whiteboard. So, suppose price moves from here to here, then price comes down here, right? Then price goes here and price starts coming down and comes below this level. Right? Price comes below this level. So here we label this as X, this as A, this as B, this as C, and what is our aim? We have to find D, right? We have to find D. So I am looking a chart pattern where I am seeing sort of M alphabet. So whenever you see M, we are looking for bullish pattern, right? We are naam yaad nahi raha, doesn't matter, right? Don't go waste your time behind remaining names. Names you will come to know when you practice it. Don't waste your time in remembering. We just want to remember B point kahan pe hoga, to D kahan pe rehna chahiye, right? So what is this area? We have already learned in last session, right? A, B, C, D. We have already learned it in last session. We are extending prior move from X to A. So we are looking for bullish. So what are different methods? So how we find D point? What we call D point, where that in ABCD we find the D point, and we find it by two methods. And the levels which we get, we call them as which level? AB equal to CD से एक level we get one level, and we get another level by BC projection. So suppose I get 100 and I get 101, right? So I call it as PRJ, right? Price reversal zone. So similarly in XABCD we have to find PRJ, but here how we have to find? There are different ways. So first step here is plot Fibo from X to A, right? Plot Fibo from X to A. Check where B is coinciding, right? Where B is coinciding in that Fibo, because when we draw from X to A, this will be 50%, right? This will be 0.382, and this we can say it's 0.618, right? Do you agree? This B point is at 0.618 of XA, right? So based on this, where B will come, we will be having sort of table, similar table which we had for AB equal to CD. Based on that, we have to plot D as per depending on where B is situated in X to A Fibo retracement, right? Second is AB equal to CD, and third is BC projection, right? We know AB equal to CD and BC projection. We have to add one more confirmation by XA Fibor retracement. Any confusion in this? And when we will be looking for Bearish pattern, we will be getting alphabet like W, right? So whenever in chart we see W, we should try to find. So it won't be exact form. Usually whenever you see chart might be somewhere like something like this, right? So it's W in formation, W in formation. Right, so X, A, B, C, D, M pattern and W pattern. So this is the first step in any pattern, right? So we will start with bat pattern because that is we can say most common pattern which we find and works beautifully. And similarly, we can use other patterns also. So bat pattern is probably most accurate pattern in the entire harmonic trading. B point can be 0.382 or 0.5 Fibor retracement of X to A, right? X to A. BC projection, BC Fibor projection, if it will be 1.618 to 2.618. So which are the various Fibor levels which come between 1.618 and 2.618? That is 1.618 to 2.23 and 2.618. XA retracement D point will be at 0.886. If B point is at 0.8382 or 0.5, then D should be at 0.886. So this is like table which we used for AB equal to CD. So for XA retracement, if B is at 0.382 or 0.5, our XA should be at 0.886 of X to A only. AB equal to CD pattern within the bat possesses 1.27 AB equal to CD. So we will just see this pattern. Are you able to see whiteboard? So price moved from here to here, then price has shown some correction, then again it went down and price is here, right? So this will be point A, this will be point B, this will be point C, and this will be here. We want to find D. That's our aim, right? Where is D? And this will be point X. So it's a X ABCD pattern. So first step, I draw Fibor from X to A, right? X to A, and I have to check where B is situated. Where B is situated. So here, can we say that B is at 0.5? Almost we can see half retracement of this total move. This is the total move from X to A, right? And it has retraced half, right? 0.5. So if we see this near the 0.5, within the range as per our 0.04 plus minus, right? 0.5 or it can 0.382, right? if we get any of these two, then we say that probably it can be back pattern, right? So what we will be getting? We'll be getting first D point. As per our rule, what rule says? When XA Fibo plotting gives you B point at 0.382 or 0.5, then your D point should be 0.886 of XA. So 0.886, can we say this is around 88% retracement level, right? Roughly of this total move, if price comes back down, this will be around 88.6% move, right? So here we will be having D as per XA retracement. Got it? Clear? Any confusion in this? First method of finding the D point in XABCD pattern. Here we are taking example of back pattern, right? Second is our as per whatever we have learned. जितना AB है उतना ही CD होगा, right? Mathematical formula. How we can calculate it? Mathematically, do we need calculator for that? AB equal to CD? Yeah, that is one method. But do we need always? Yes, we use trend-based fib extension, where once we click on the trend-based fib extension, we click on A, we click on B, and we click on C. And so the level 1 where it coincides, that will be our D as per AB equal to CD, right? And third is we plot Fibo from B to C and we check for projection. So that projection will be D as per BC projection. That is, it can be 1.618 or 2 or 2.23 or 2.618. Whichever of these four matches, see in this is the gold standard, this D, right? D as per XA is the gold standard. Whichever matches with this, out of this 1.618, we plot from B to C Fibo. So 1.618, 2, 2.3, 2.618. Whichever of this is near to this, we take that level. And D as per AB equal to CD is normal. But when it comes to back pattern, usually it's alternate ABCD. AB equal to CD. Alternate AB equal to CD means there are two alterations possible, right? There are two alterations possible. First is 1.27 AB equal to CD. So, for example, if I consider that AB is 100 points, okay, AB is 100 points, then CD should be 127 points, right? So there are two possibilities. D we have got as per XA retracement, right? D we have got as per XA retracement. Suppose I have got 500 level, and my AB equal to CD level is coming at 480, right? So there is difference of 20 points. So P and Z are not matching. Then what I will do? I will check for 1.27 AB equal to CD. So that can go to 496. So it will go within range of D point as per XA retracement, right? So this is, and next alteration is 1.618 AB equal to CD. Means if AB is 100 point, then CD will be how much? It's wrongly written as 1.618. So CD will be 168, right? It should be 161.8, right? It should be 161.8, 1.618. 61% more than the AB move. 61% more than the AB move. Got it? Any confusion in this? Alteration, alternate ABCD? There are only two alterations possible. 1.27 AB equal to CD and 1.618 AB equal to CD. Right? So, what we are doing? Find D point in XABCD. First is D as per XA retracement rule. Second is D as per AB equal to CD or alternate AB equal to CD. And third is D as per BC projection. Clear? Three ways of finding PRZ. What can be fourth? Can anyone guess? This is what harmonics tell, that these are the three methods. I say we can have more methods. More points to our PRZ. Yes, our zone. So if we are seeing for bearish, it can be VRSZ or MSZ or MCSZ or FSZ, right? So that will become fourth PRZ, fourth point in the PRZ. So that will give you an additional method, right? There can be one more.
One moment.
We haven't yet learned it. We will discuss it in next session. Open interest. That can be fifth point. And sixth, some conventional pattern entry is matching. Right? Some conventional pattern entry is matching. Right? So we can get a single level by 6 different methods, and if they coincide within 1%, तो हम जो बोलते हैं सोने पे सुहागा, right? It's a blind shot, right? हम blind खेल सकते हैं, in short we can say, right? If we can, all these are coinciding with each other with different methods, right? So sort of sure shot trade हम बोल सकते हैं. So any confusion in this, whatever we have seen? Right, so we'll go to slide, and here we can see X to A 0.382 or 0.5. B point will be from X to A retracement, then D point will be at 0.886 of XA. Then AB equal to CD. In that it's usually जितना AB है 1.27. Right, 1.27 will be CD. जितना AB है, अगर AB 100 है, तो you have to multiply it by 1.27. So you will get that level. So how you can do? You can use the trend-based fib extension ABCD. Instead of seeing one level, you see 1.27 level in the trend-based fib extension. And third is BC projection. It can be 1.618 to 2.23 or 2.61. bat pattern is probably the most accurate pattern in entire harmonic trailing. B point 0.38 to 0.5 Fibo of XA, BC projection 1.618 to 2.618, XA retracement 0.886, AB equal to CD pattern within the bat. Usually possesses, not necessarily it will be always 1.27, but if it is 1.27, that's a, we can say, sort of perfect bat pattern. 1.27 AB equal to C. Right? So what we are seeing here, which alphabet? Right? W. So what is next step? Next step is we have to plot Fibo from your mark X to A. Right? X to A. I have marked Fibo. Right? और ये जो W मैंने ड्रॉ किया था ये, right? The midpoint of W. Where it is coinciding? It's coinciding here. With which Fibo? Can you make out? 1832, 1666, price retraced up to 1748 is 0.5. So, I make an assumption that I am seeing a probable bat pattern, right? Current price is 1778. Current price is 1778. I want to find the D point. So, I am making an assumption since it's a 0.5 B point, probably I am seeing a bat pattern. That's one of the possibilities. Right? That should be our assumption. Then what we do next? We have to find D point. Right? So what we do, as per bat pattern, D point is 1812. That means XA, if it's 0.5, then D point will be at 0.886, which we have already seen in the slide. It should be 0.886. So what is 0.886 level? It's 1812. So as per bat pattern, D point is 1812. ये मैंने लिख लिया साइड में. Right? Are you getting it? The same Fibo. I haven't changed the Fibo from X to A. It came up to here, up to 0.5, then again came down, formed sort of W. Price is here at 1778. Right? And 0.886 level, this blue line is coming at 1812. So that is one level of my PRZ, 1812. Now we proceed further. We draw B to C Fibo. वो Fibo delete कर दिया मैंने, X to A. I deleted that X to A and I have drawn now B to C Fibo. Right? So what I am getting, these are the Fibo projections of BC. So I call it as BC projection level. Because this is 1, this is 0 and price is going above 1. So it becomes projection. So BC projection, these are the various projections, 1.13, there should be 1.27 between this, then 1.414, 1.618, 2.24 and 2.618. 3.14, it can go up, even 3.618, right? But at present, what we are concerned with, since I have made an assumption that it's a bat pattern, so I have got a D point at 0.886 as per X-ray retracement. And what should be BC projection if it's bat? It should be either 1.618 to 2.24 or 2.618. So what was the D point? It was 1812. So I have to just check which one is the nearest one. D point can be at 1778, 1795, 1805 and 1822. Right? Are you getting it? Any confusion in this? Yes, it's 1805, but what I have written 1815. That's is 1815 here, right? So it's 1805, right? It's wrongly written here 1855. But AB equal to CD. As per 1.2, see here I have done the calculation. AB equal to 84 points. This A to B move is 84 points. 1750 minus 1666, 84. So AB is 84 and 1.27. So I have multiplied by that 84 points by 1.27. So I have got 107. Right? So this is my C point, 1707. So in 1707, I have added to that 107, 1.27. So it's coming at 1815. So as per this, it is 1815. So we have got three levels. Which are those three levels? One is 1815 as per alternate ABCD. Then first level we got right B point 0.5 pivot retracement of XA. So I am just making an assumption that it will be back pattern. So XA ki badaulat I will be getting 0.886 at 1812. That is one. D point as per BC projection 2.24 is matching more nearer to 1812. So it's 1805. Then 1.27 AB equal to CD is 1815. So PRZ for bearish bat is we have to take the lowest value and highest value. 1805 to 1815. Clear? 1805 to 1815. So if we are trading only a harmonic, then we should enter short because this is bearish. Right? This is bearish. We should enter at 1805. First PRZ which will be price will be hitting, we will be entering there. Right? And stop loss again will be similar next FIBO projection of BC project, FIBO projection. So where was the BC projection? Yes, this was the BC projection, right? So 1805 and this was actually coming here, 2.618. And here stop loss should be next FIBO projection of XA because XA is the basic retracement here. So our XA is 0.886. So next FIBO is 1, right? So origin of the move, 1. But what I am seeing here, my X is here, 1831, if I add 2 points, it will be 1833 above my stop loss. But what we will call this level as immediate swing high just above the our original stop loss high. We call it as max pain level, MPL. So our stop loss should be beyond this. Always remember, whenever we are seeing such something, that my FZ, Pro FZ is here, right? Pro FZ is here and I have another swing high here, so we should keep stop loss beyond that. Price didn't go up to that, but I am telling, I am seeing here, so I am telling you, right? So we have got 1805 to 1815, right? So price came here, XABC. So you need not plot X to A to B, B to C projection, all those keyboards. You will be using that XABCD tool only, right? And we will be getting, you can see here, 0.886, it's written. So we move, it comes up to 1812 and from 1778. When we mark price was at 1778, price reached to our D point. But what I had there? I had, as I said, which was this zone? Pro SZ. Can you make out? Green candle and gap down opening. Right? Green candle and gap down opening. And we had also this SZ. So which is this SZ? Supply zone, rally, base and drop. Which is this SZ from here to here? Yes, it's RBD, but is it one of the qualified? Yes, it's VRSZ. Which will be the ASZ here? ASZ will be this one. This will be the distal line, right? Because next demand zone is here below. So this distal line is not touching this proximal line. So this is the ASZ. So price engulfed it and price is reaching to my VRSZ. I also have matching D points. So my fourth point is confirmed there. So what I do? Instead of entering at 1805, I went down to 5-minute chart. I have drawn, this is SOE. and this is origin of angle. Upper is origin of angle, lower is this. I wanted to cover max pen. This is the max pen. So my stop loss was here. So 1818 I planned for short entry and 1836 above. So 18 points. So roughly 1% stop loss was there. And you can see price made high of 1826. It didn't hit even X point. But we have to make sure that we keep our stop loss above this level, right? So you can see price came here and started dropping down. Right? We got entry somewhere in this candle. So it came down little, again went up around, so you can be panicked there. So since I had reduced my stop loss to 1%, I was ready to hold it. And it came down, and you can see how beautifully it came down, 1749 in next 6 days. And then C point, final target done. So 1818 to 1707. This was the move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. 9 days of our entry, 100 points. Right? Because we had added, and you can see price touched that VRSZ, sort of pro SZ, which we are calling it, touched that. It went up to that level. So we get added advantage of knowing the price action. Right? Then here again you can see X, A, B. B is coming at 0.5. So D should be at 0.886. Target we use same rules. C to D FIBO. We plot C to D FIBO 0.382, 0.618 or B point, whichever comes first. Means when price will start dropping from here, right? We have to plot FIBO from C to D. So 0.38 means somewhere here. Here we will be booking part profit in 3 days, 4 days, right? Part profit here which will be booked, and next target will be 0.618 retracement of C to D FIBO or B point, whichever comes early. And landmark target is C point. Finally, we should book full at C point. Right? So here again we can see price went up. And this was Reliance Industries. Wait, let me see if I can find the chart. And even I had posted this trade also that I have booked in Trader School group. That I have booked my longs and in Reliance and entering the short.